everyone, and welcome to the 25th anniversary of the Charlotte Race for the Cure. Novant Health is excited to be the presenting sponsor once again. This year is particularly special as Novant Health has been a partner for this race since its inception 25 years ago. What a milestone. It is my pleasure to represent the Novant Health Wisiger Cancer Institute and the Novant Health Hill Medical Center on this momentous occasion. Again, on behalf of Novant Health, we are proud to be a presenting sponsor of Charlotte Race for the Cure, 25 years and counting.
Happy event day, everyone. I'm Candace, your host for the Susan G. Komen opening ceremony, live from home edition. Today's a beautiful day for a power-packed race walk, a day to come together as one to rally around our mission of ending breast cancer.
No matter the elements. We know nothing would stop this community from getting out there and making a difference.
My co-host, everyone.
I'm your co-host, Katie. We're so glad you're here.
Also, Katie, I thought we were going with the other shirt. Now I feel underdressed.
I know, but the truth is yesterday was One Friday Fun Day, and I just couldn't decide between that outfit or today's.
So you went with both?
Yeah, I went with both.
Is that vintage Komen?
It sure is, but don't worry because I brought you one. It's right here in the bag.
Here?
Yep.
I love it. How cute is this? Is this my prize for completing my Power of One bingo card?
It sure is. Let's see in the chat who else has completed their cards this week. Candace, can I get some love on my victory selfie?
On it. Wow, look at all the tagged photos from Power of One week. I've been checking out the One community photo gallery online almost every day now, and I still can't get enough.
I know, right? If you haven't checked it out yet, you can go to komen.org/photos and scroll through the different hashtags, and you'll be able to narrow it down.
And don't stop sharing your pics. For everyone posting from the finish line or cheering from the sidelines, the hashtags are on the screen now. Katie?
You get a vintage tee, you get a vintage tee, but they're only yours for the day. Those are collector's items. You can't get them anywhere.
Oh, you're so sweet, Katie.
I'm always here for the One community. I've been collecting these shirts since I started participating in the Komen Walks, and I keep them to remind me of all the survivors and co-survivors that I've met along the way.
That's what's so amazing about how active this One community has been leading up to event day. We came together taking action every day to fund one mission of ending breast cancer. And now, on event day, we're coming together as one, yet again.
We know you all shared your stories during My One Tuesday, but keep sharing them. These are the stories that keep us fighting every day.
And to thank you for contributing to the Komen mission, we have a few people who want to share some words of inspiration and gratitude for your fundraising efforts before you get out there. Welcome to the Mission Minute, and hello to our guests who are joining us before heading out for their own race or walk today to discuss the impact of breast cancer research, care, community, and action.
Thank you, Candace and Katie, and all of our panelists and our walkers and our fundraisers and our wonderful sponsors. I'm Paula Schneider. I'm the CEO of Susan G. Komen. Not only am I a breast cancer survivor and a mother of 2 adult girls, but I lost my mom to metastatic breast cancer. And I have to say how grateful and honored I am to be here today. The work this One community does inspires me every single day. You're the reason we continue to get one step closer to realizing our vision of a world without breast cancer. Now, I'm excited to hear more from each of our panelists who represent in their own way the 4 pillars of our One mission.
My name is Donald McDonald, and I'm a breast cancer researcher. I'm walking today and working every day in the lab to make the hope of a world without breast cancer a reality. In my lab, my colleagues and I are focusing on why some breast cancers come back or recur and why they spread to other parts of the body. But when they do, we want to find cures for these cancers. Thanks to the work of Komen in funding through events like today, we are able to give those living with metastatic breast cancer the hope of new discoveries that will result in new, more effective treatments that will be available when they need it.
Hi, I'm Fianny Jackson, and I work at Susan G. Komen as a breast cancer patient navigator. It is my job to help navigate people through the complicated healthcare system and to make sure that they have all the support that they need to stay in the continuum of their care. I walk for all the women and men I serve and help every day to make sense of their disease and to make sure that they get the care they need throughout their personal breast cancer journey.
My name is Roxana Guerra, and I'm living with metastatic breast cancer. And I walk for myself My son, he was 6 years old when I was first diagnosed, and he's been my strength and my motivation to be fighting every single day.
My name is Nicole DeSurette, and I'm a Komen advocate and ambassador. I walk to educate lawmakers and legislators about issues that impact cancer care. I want to make sure that our one voice is heard loud and clear.
It's hard to deny the impact we're having based on what everyone has had to share so far. And yeah, we often talk a lot about the numbers, such as how many research projects and clinical trials that your fundraising makes possible, or the number of resources we have available to people facing breast cancer today, or how many pieces of legislation we've been able to push across the finish line and see become law. And all of that is true and very important. But what I want our racers and walkers to realize today is that Komen is able to ensure that no one faces breast cancer alone. You have continued to walk every year. You and the Komen community have fundraised and donated upwards of $3 billion since our founding nearly 4 decades ago. So when you're out there rallying with your community today, I want you to think about the incredible impact each and every one of you have made for our families, the mothers, the sisters, the best friends, and the men who have been touched by breast cancer. Remember that you, as one person, are contributing to the one community that is going to save lives today and for years to come. One more step walked means a difference. One more story shared creates impact. One more dollar raised truly counts.
I could not agree more. Congratulations to all of you. Let's hear it one more time in the chat. And thank you again to our national sponsors, Bank of America and Walgreens, as well as our local sponsors. You're just as much a part of this one community as anyone else. It's your stories that bring us together and your stories that push us to take one step further for those living with breast cancer. And speaking of those who inspire us most, don't forget to tune in to the One Audio Experience, where we have a bunch more impactful and empowering stories for you to listen to while you're walking or whenever you need a healthy dose of inspiration.
Trust me, I've already listened to a few stories and the inspiration is real. You can find the link in your pre-event email and you can listen to it on any podcast streaming platform. And on top of the audio experience, your community has a handful of amazing engagements planned to help you create the best one community moments this year. So be sure to check off all of the activities on your list, which you should have also received in your pre-event email. We suggest you print it or download it to your phone to keep it handy as you make your way through all of the exciting activities.
And don't forget to post your final finish line moment, which you'll find as a separate link in your pre-event email and as the final item in your activity list. You have 1 more month from today to keep up the fundraising. Let's make the next 4 weeks of fundraising and the rest of 2021 count. Now, we know you all want to get out there and walk, and we do too. Katie's been stretching for the past 5 minutes. So have fun today, stay hydrated, and remember that each of us makes a difference when we come together as one.
My name's Lindsay Mclaughlin, and when I was 28, I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma breast cancer.
I'm Sheila, and I'm a survivor. I fought for this country, and I fought breast cancer.
I'm Antoinette, and I am a survivor.
Good morning. We are so excited to have you here with us today. I am Gwen Schneider from iHeartMedia, and I'm so glad to again be part of the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. I'm already feeling so inspired this morning. It's already been touching, already sharing the stories, those who we are racing for, those of our loved ones that have been impacted by breast cancer. So thank you for joining us and tuning in from your home, your neighborhood, wherever you are. as we, of course, come together as a one community for this 25th anniversary Susan G. Komen Charlotte Race for the Cure, where every step we take individually has the collective power to save lives, bring us closer to a world without breast cancer. That is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you heard in our event day kickoff video from Komen CEO Paula Schneider, the actions we take, big and small, individually and collectively, are things that Susan G. Komen does here in Charlotte and from coast to coast. We are bold, we are fearless, and we are dedicated to research, care, community, and action. And by joining forces together, you as members of our one community have a real impact. Now, I've been fortunate enough to see you all in action on race day over the years. I always find the pink buildings uptown so inspiring. And I've got to hit the stage with Molly. I've got to read names of those who we're supporting throughout their journey with breast cancer. My mother-in-law, Lynn, she is a breast cancer survivor. Her battle affected our whole family, as it does. I have 2 little girls myself. That is my why. We are all in this together, somehow affected by breast cancer at one point in our lives. But enough about me. I could do that all day, and that's not what this is about. Now let's get to Kate Watt, Regional VP for the Southeast at Susan G. Komen, with her own welcome message.
Good morning. My name is Kate Watt, and I'm the Regional Vice President for the Southeast for Susan G. Komen. Welcome to the 25th Anniversary Charlotte Race for the Cure. Thank you so much to all of our fundraisers and participants this morning for helping to support Susan G. Komen's mission. Your fundraising helps to ensure that we are able to fund research to find the cures for breast cancer, advocate for research funding and access to high-quality breast health care, and provide services such as Treatment Assistance Fund to patients in need. I am so grateful for all of your support. Although we can't be together this year in person, we hope that you will gather your teams, your families, and friends and go out and walk wherever you are, like I'm doing this morning in my neighborhood. Or join us at any one of the pink pathways located across the Charlotte community, where we have volunteers ready to cheer you on while you log your steps together. As one community, we have come together united in the fight against breast cancer for the last 25 years, and we're doing it again today. Snap photos, share your videos, and don't forget to share your fundraising link on your social media. Thank you again for your incredible support of Susan G. Komen's mission. I hope you have a wonderful 25th anniversary Race for the Cure.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, as Kate shared, Race for the Cure brings the one community together, even when we're apart, to recognize and be inspired by those who've been diagnosed with breast cancer and are living with the disease. Now, over the last month, we've been sharing stories of local survivors and patients in our Facebook group and on the event website. These are our loved ones and our friends, and the reason that most of us are here today to support them and raise these critical dollars so that no one must face breast cancer in the future. That is the goal. And because each of our actions count and every cancer story has the power to inspire, we'd now like to share one of those stories with you.
My name is Sandra Allison, and I am a 7-year breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in February of 2014. My cancer was discovered just on a routine mammogram where they saw something in the image that didn't look normal. So they called me back in for a needle biopsy. Once they did the needle biopsy, they did confirm that it was cancer. At that point, I was in the fight of my life. At that point, I also decided I was not going to let the breast cancer beat me. I was going to beat it. So from February 2014 up until November of 2014, I was dealing with the breast cancer, from the surgeries to the chemo to the radiation. Finished up everything in November of 2014 and got a clean bill of health from the breast cancer. During that time, I wanted to make an impact and let people know that I was fighting the breast cancer fight. So I started the Sandra Soldiers Walk team for Susan G. Komen during that time I was dealing with chemo and radiation. And the team is still prevalent today, although I don't have a lot of members, but I still keep the team active and I still actively fundraise for Susan G. Komen. So my why, I raise funds to help Susan G. Komen continue in the education for breast cancer, also being able to provide mammograms for those that cannot pay for those themselves. So first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you that have donated your time, your talents, and even funds to Susan G. Komen in order to help in the fight against breast cancer. Thank you so much, and let's continue this fight to beat breast cancer.
Oh, thank you, Sandra, so much for sharing your story. And I'm so glad you're a survivor with us. Now, if you're looking for a place to race today, you can join Sandra and her soldiers at the Pink Pathway location in Kannapolis. Now, there's other Pink Pathway locations. You can see them all right here. And my good friend Will Cox from 106.5 The End, the Woody and Will Cox Show, nationally syndicated. He's going to be in attendance. He'll be at the Ballantyne location. We're also uptown at First Ward Park, Matthews, McAlpine Creek Park, Cotswold Trinity Church too. So please, these are all volunteer-led meetups hosted in public parks from 9 to 11 a.m. Get involved. And while you're racing, where you are, be sure to share your photos with us. We want to see the fun you're having. We want to feel this team effort today, even though we're a little more apart. Now, use the hashtag to share your photos with us. Hashtag #OneKomen and hashtag #RaceForTheCure. Now, let your network know that you're saving lives while you're logging miles and still collecting donations. This is so important, you guys. You can continue to raise essential dollars till November 2nd. Just because today's race day, nothing stops now, okay? November 2nd is our true deadline. Keep asking friends, wear pink, raise awareness. Now, it's in these moments of action and commitment that together we can change the course of this disease today and for future generations. And speaking of commitment, Susan G. Komen receives tremendous support from our generous family of sponsors. Now, we've heard from our local presenting sponsor, Novant Health, earlier in the program, but now we have a message from gold sponsor, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, North Carolina.
I'm Robin Miller from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina. We resolve to make healthcare better for all North Carolinians. As a survivor, I know how important it is through this journey to feel that support, and I'm fortunate to work for an employer who not only provides caring and support internally, but is active in the community through things like Race for the Cure, Paint the Wall Pink, and Drive for the Cure. On behalf of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, thank you for supporting this year's Race for the Cure. Robin.
Oh, thank you, Robin, and Blue Cross and Blue Shield for your continued support of the Charlotte Race for the Cure. And thank you to partners listed on the screen. You see them here: Novant Health, Merck, Grant Thornton, Edifice, Ross and Whitmer, Fifth Third Bank, RSM, LG Compressors, and GM Financial. Could not do this without you guys. And I also want to give a special shout out to our national presenting sponsor, Bank of America, yes, and national series sponsor, Walgreens, who support our One Communities and Race for the Cure events across the country. And of course, this awesome event, near or far, at home or away, would not be possible without the dedication of our event volunteers who represent the hearts of all that Susan G. Komen does. They're out passing out bags. They're on the street with water. They are helping spread this mission and make sure we are raising funds and that it continues. Now, we know it takes determination, love, support, and science to fight breast cancer. And it also takes money, makes the world go around. So that's why we're so thankful to all of you who raise funds that are essential in helping Komen support people in our One community and in every community every day. So I get to be the bearer of the good news, and I'm proud to announce that so far this community has raised $288,143. You guys, this is incredible. Do you know that $10,000 of that was raised just yesterday? One day. You have the power to do this. Now, let's not forget, we have until November to keep raising funds. How high can we get this number? Now, it would not have been possible without each of you making that commitment to fundraise for a world without breast cancer. So I want to recognize some of you who took your commitment to the cause one step further and pushed to raise one more dollar, because it shows. Now, it's my pleasure to announce the top 3 fundraising teams and individuals for the event this morning. So number 3, and it's a very close race. The dollars are changing by the minute almost. Neil's Kick BC's Butt team. Congratulations. You guys pulled in $8,846. Woo! Let's Kick BC's Butt is right. Coming in second place. I've met them myself. This team is fighting Hattie's Heroes. Way to go. $10,529 this year. You guys are outdoing yourself yet again. And the number 1 team raising funds so far this year, Twisdale, $10,000, $10,999. This is incredible, you guys. These are our top 3 teams. Now, of course, we want to recognize the individuals that are part of these teams too. And so we want to take a moment to recognize them as well. And I have my teams right here for the top individuals, with $6,626 raised at number 3, a breast cancer survivor and founding member of the Charlotte Race for the Cure, Neil Stallings. This is incredible. Thank you for your continued support. And having raised our number 2 and having raised $10,221 in honor of our mother, Hattie, our top fundraiser, one of our top fundraisers year after year, Renee Sparrow. Congratulations, Renee. Thank you so much for again fighting. And our number 1 individual fundraiser, racing in honor of her twin sister, Cynthia, is Henry Bickett. We are so proud of you. $10,990. You see them on the screen. They are continuing to fundraise year after year and fight to keep this mission alive, to keep raising these critical dollars. Now, as you cross the finish line, wherever you are today, wherever you're racing, remember that our race for the cure continues until no one hears the words, "You have breast cancer." Consider making one more donation. Ask your network for one more contribution and continue to spread the word about our one mission today. That's really what we want for you guys. Just continue talking about it. Keep raising awareness. Now, thank you for joining us this morning and for coming together for this very special, very different 25th anniversary Susan G. Komen Charlotte Race for the Cure. Now, throughout today's event, share your stories of those you love that have been impacted by breast cancer and why you are committed to this cause. That's what matters. It's for my daughters. It's for my mother-in-law who's a survivor. Who are you doing it for? Now, I stated this at the beginning and I'll say it again. We are bold, we are fearless, and we are dedicated to research, care, community, and action. And by joining forces together, you are members of our one community and you are making an impact. So are you ready? Remember, let's fill today with our commitment to one, to create a better tomorrow. Let's give support and hope to our neighbors in need. And let's show that we are a passionate community, one of action. So let's start the 2021 Susan G. Komen Charlotte Race for the Cure. It's going to be beautiful out there today, wherever you are racing, Uptown, Matthews, Cotswold, Ballantyne, at one of our spots, or with your neighbors and friends, wherever you are. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Get out there, log your steps, use the hashtags, and thank you for joining us.